It's a great pleasure to send you my best wishes for your meeting in Chicago under the auspices of the British Council, which does great work throughout the world. And so I know you're going to have a fascinating time with the British Council, and I hope it's going to be a very useful gathering for you. You are young people, fairly young people, gathering to talk about all kinds of issues. And one of the striking things, of course, about our world today is that half the population of the world are under 25 years old. And that young people are seeking new ways and now have new ways to engage in politics, in democracy, in decision-making, and in elections. We saw that in the United States. In the last presidential election, there was an upsurge of interest from young people. And we saw that to some extent in the United Kingdom. We've seen it in some other European countries as well. And that is something to be encouraged, just as your involvement in so many different aspects of politics, business, society, the arts, the media, and so on, is also to be encouraged, which is why we so much want this meeting that you're at now to be a success. It's a time of mounting danger in the world in many ways. If you think about the threat posed to humanity by climate change or the spread of nuclear science, it's becoming easier for countries to proliferate nuclear weapons, one of the great dangers to our security, or how difficult it is to deal with poverty, another of the world's great dangers. These are things that we have to work out ways of tackling successfully. But it's also a time of tremendous opportunity, of economic growth in new parts of the world, of the emergence of new countries onto the economic and political scene with a much greater degree of power over world affairs than they would have had only 10, 20, 30 years ago. And that makes global politics and economics absolutely fascinating. And in a world where communications are so easy, where a third of the population of the world are online, where half the population of the world have a mobile phone, well then relations between states are more than a matter just of foreign ministers speaking to each other, useful though that usually is. It's also a matter of the way peoples interact, of how businesses and civil society relate to each other from one country to another. Foreign relations is not just something for governments, it's something that you do as well, and that many other thousands and millions of people are involved in. So I hope you will see things in that perspective, and that being able to work now with people from other countries will bring even more of that perspective to you. So I hope your meeting in Chicago is going to inspire you. I hope it's going to urge you on for the future, and I hope you will emerge from it with a clear sense of purpose and some firm friendships as well. Thank you very much, and good luck.